Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something the real secret sauce behind every success story you've ever admired. It's not luck. It's not about being born with a special talent. It's something much more powerful, something available to every single one of us. It's persistence. Think about it. We all know someone, or maybe we've been that person who seems to hit a wall. You lose your job, you get rejected from that dream position, or your business idea just doesn't take off. The world seems to be screaming no at you from every direction. It's disheartening, it feels personal, and the easiest thing to do, just stop. Give up. Tell yourself it wasn't meant to be. But what if I told you that every single one of those rejections, every one of those failures, isn't a stop sign? What if it's actually a stepping stone? A painful, frustrating, and sometimes soul-crushing stepping stone, but a stepping stone nonetheless. Let's imagine a guy. Let's call him Alex. Alex has a dream, but life keeps knocking him down. He gets laid off from a job he thought was secure. He polishes his resume, sends out hundreds of applications. The rejections pile up. We've decided to move forward with other candidates. You're not the right fit. The silence from others is even louder. He could easily throw in the towel. His friends might even tell him to be realistic. But Alex has a fire inside him. He sees each rejection not as a verdict on his worth, but as feedback. He starts to analyze, okay, maybe my interview skills need work. So he practices. Maybe my resume isn't highlighting my strengths. So he rewrites it. He takes online courses to learn new skills. He starts networking, even when it's uncomfortable. He's not just stubbornly banging his head against the same wall. He's learning how to find the door. This is the hidden power of persistence. It's not about mindlessly repeating the same action and expecting a different result. That's the definition of insanity, right? True persistence is active. It's about adapting, learning, and evolving with every setback. It's the grit to get back up, dust yourself off, and say, okay, that didn't work. What's next? Every no you face is actually bringing you one step closer to your yes. It's a process of elimination. You're ruling out what doesn't work. You're refining your approach. You're building resilience, a quality that is far more valuable than any initial success. People who succeed on their first try often crumble at the first sign of real adversity. But those who have fought their way through failure, they're battle-tested, they're unbreakable. Think of any great inventor, artist, or entrepreneur. Their stories are littered with failures. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter found a home. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Their success didn't come to them because they were lucky. It came to them because they simply refused to quit. So, wherever you are right now, whatever you're facing, I want you to hear this. Don't stop now. You've come too far to only come this far. That feeling of wanting to give up is often the last test before your big break. Your breakthrough is waiting for you just on the other side of the hardship you're facing today. Keep learning, keep adapting, and most importantly, keep going. Your future self will thank you for it. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Let me know in the comments about a time you persisted and it paid off. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, stay strong. Ever look in the mirror and think, I have nothing. No money, no connections, no special skills. It feels like you're at the bottom of a mountain with the peak shrouded in clouds, completely out of reach. I know that feeling. I've lived it. I remember nights when the only thing in my stomach was the knot of anxiety about the next day. The world tells you that you need a lucky break, a rich uncle, or a winning lottery ticket to make it big. But I'm here to tell you that's a lie. The single most important thing you need to start isn't in your bank account, it's in your heart. It's courage. Think about it. Every single person you admire, every success story you've ever heard began with a first step. They all started from zero. They didn't have a magic wand. What they had was the guts to try, the audacity to believe in a future that no one else could see. They had the courage to face the laughter, the doubt, and the inevitable failures, and still get up the next morning to try again. Courage is the fuel that turns a tiny spark of an idea into a roaring fire of achievement. I started with less than nothing. I had debt. I had self-doubt, and I had a whole lot of people telling me I was crazy. My first office was a corner in a shared room. My first business plan was scribbled on a napkin, but I had one thing, a burning desire to change my life. I decided to start exactly where I was with what I had. What did I have? I had my time, I had my mind, and I had a voice. So I started learning. I read every book I could get my hands on from the library. I watched countless free tutorials online. I started talking to people, offering the little I knew just to get experience. It wasn't glamorous. It was grinding, day in and day out. For every small step forward, it felt like I was pushed 2 steps back. Doors slammed in my face. Opportunities vanished into thin air. There were so many moments I wanted to quit, to just accept that maybe this wasn't for me. But then I'd remember why I started. I'd look at that napkin, that symbol of my initial courage, and I'd tell myself, just one more day, just one more try. That's the secret sauce. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need the courage to take the first step and then the next, and the next. And slowly things started to shift. A tiny freelance gig turned into a regular client. One person I helped told 2 of their friends. My little corner of the room started to feel less like a prison and more like a launch pad. The key is to never stop. Never stop learning, never stop growing, never stop pushing. Your journey won't be a straight line. It will be full of twists, turns, and terrifying drops. But if you keep moving forward, propelled by that initial courage, you will build momentum. Your tiny snowball of effort will start rolling, getting bigger and faster until it becomes an unstoppable avalanche of success. So look in the mirror again. Don't see what you lack. See what you have. You have this moment. You have your unique ideas. And you have a well of courage inside you waiting to be tapped. Start where you are with what you have. Don't wait for the perfect moment because it will never come. Create it. Have the courage to be a beginner. Have the courage to look foolish. Have the courage to fail, because on the other side of that fear is everything you've ever wanted. Your journey from zero starts now. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more inspiration on your journey. I'll see you in the next video. Have you ever felt like the world was crashing down on you? Like the pain you're feeling is just too much to bear? I've been there. We all have. It's easy to think that pain is something that breaks us, something that leaves us weaker than before. But what if I told you that's not the full story? What if pain is actually a tool? Think about it. When you lift weights at the gym, what happens? Your muscles tear. It hurts. But it's through that process of breaking down and rebuilding that they grow stronger. Your life is no different. Every setback, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt, it's like a rep in the gym for your soul. It's not there to destroy you, it's there to train you. Pain is the most honest teacher you'll ever have. It doesn't sugarcoat things. It shows you exactly where your weaknesses are, where you need to grow, and what you're truly capable of overcoming. It strips away the non-essential and forces you to focus on what really matters. It forges resilience, builds character, and molds you into a warrior. The person you are today was shaped by the battles you fought yesterday. So, the next time you're facing a challenge, I want you to shift your perspective. Don't run from the pain. Don't try to numb it. Instead, lean into it. Ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? How can I grow from this? Every challenge you conquer is preparing you for something greater, something you can't even see yet. You're not being broken, you're being built. The struggles you face are the very things that give you the strength to reach your destiny. Remember this, the deepest wounds often lead to the greatest strength. You are not defined by your scars, but by the fact that you survived and kept going. You're a work in progress, and pain is just part of the beautiful, messy, incredible process of becoming the strongest version of yourself. Thanks for listening. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you on your journey. See you in the next one. Hey everyone, how many times have you set a goal, maybe a New Year's resolution, with a huge burst of excitement? You're pumped up, you're motivated, you're ready to conquer the world. You hit the gym, start that project, or pick up that new book. But then, a week later, maybe two, that fire starts to die down. Suddenly, sleeping in feels better than that morning run, and watching another episode seems way more appealing than working on your side hustle. Sound familiar? That's the trap of motivation. Motivation is like a spark. It's bright, it's powerful, but it's temporary. It's an emotion, a feeling, and like all feelings, it comes and goes. But if you only act when you feel motivated, you're going to spend most of your time standing still. You're waiting for the perfect emotional state to get things done. And let's be honest, that state rarely arrives when you need it most. This is where the real game changer comes in: discipline. Discipline isn't a feeling, it's a choice. It's the commitment you make to yourself. It's the voice that says, I know I don't feel like it, but I'm going to do it anyway because I made a promise to my future self. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. It's what you do on the hard days, the boring days, the days when you're tired and would rather do anything else. Think about any successful person you admire. Whether they're an athlete or an entrepreneur, do you think they wake up every single day bursting with motivation? Absolutely not. They have days filled with doubt, fatigue, and a total lack of inspiration. But what separates them is their discipline. They show up, they put in the reps, they write the words, they make the calls. They do the work regardless of how they feel. They understand that motivation fades, but discipline stays. So, how do you build this superpower? Start small. Don't try to change your entire life overnight. Commit to one small, non-negotiable action every day. Maybe it's a 10-minute walk, reading 5 pages of a book, or writing 100 words. The action itself is less important than the consistency. Each time you do it, you're casting a vote for the person you want to become. You're building a system, a habit that runs on autopilot, not on fleeting emotions. Don't wait to feel ready. Do it even when you don't want to. That's how winners are made. That's how you build a life you're proud of. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content to help you build your best life. See you in the next one. Hey, I see you. I see you working hard, day in and day out, putting in all the effort, but maybe you're not seeing the results you hoped for just yet. It feels frustrating, right? Like you're shouting into a void and no one's listening. But I want you to hear this. Just because it hasn't happened yet, doesn't mean it won't. Success isn't always a big, loud explosion. Sometimes it's a quiet, steady growth happening just beneath the surface. The world may not see every single sacrifice or every late night you've put in, but that doesn't make them any less valuable. Remember, every great achievement was once just a persistent effort. Your dedication is watering the seeds of your future. Be patient with your journey. Trust the process. Time has a beautiful way of rewarding those who persevere. Your time will come. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, give it a like and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that hits close to home for a lot of us. The comeback. You know that feeling, right? You pour your heart into something, you take a big swing, and you miss, you fail. And maybe there are people on the sidelines, watching, even laughing. It stings. It makes you want to crawl into a hole and never try again. They laughed when you failed. And my advice, let them have their moment. Don't waste your energy trying to convince them or argue with them. Just nod, smile, and get back to work. Because their laughter is temporary, but your purpose is permanent. Every time you stumble, every time you face a setback, you're not just failing, you're forging it. You're building a strength that people who have never failed can't possibly understand. Each misstep is a lesson, each closed door is a redirection, and each doubt from others is fuel for your fire. Think of it like this. A blacksmith doesn't create a strong sword with a single gentle tap. It takes heat, pressure, and hundreds of powerful strikes. That's you. Right now, you're in the forge. It's hot, it's uncomfortable, and it's loud. But you are being shaped into something unbreakable. So let them watch you struggle. Let them underestimate you, because the work you're doing in the dark, the tears you're shedding in private, the countless hours you're investing when no one is cheering for you, that is what builds a champion. And one day, and that day is coming, you will win. It might not be a loud, flashy victory. It might be a quiet moment of success, a goal finally achieved, a dream realized. And in that moment, all the people who laughed will be watching in silence. They'll see you standing where they said you'd never be. And that's when it all clicks. Every single failure will make perfect sense. You'll look back and see that you weren't falling, you were learning to fly. The journey wasn't a series of mistakes. It was the exact path you needed to take to become the person who could achieve that win. Your story won't be about the fall. It will be about how you got back up. It will be the ultimate comeback story. Your comeback story. Thanks for tuning in today. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to fuel your journey. Keep fighting, keep building, and I'll see you in the next one.